good morning, YouTube. I had to switch some stuff around. Let's switch it around again because we about to leave out of here. So hold on one second. Do. Good morning. Good morning. It's one of those days where I needed some extra downtime. Normally, you're supposed to only be down for 10 hours. I've been down for like dang 16. This stuff is wearing on the brother. Let's see what we got here. What we got here. Hey, Mike. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Terry Jones. How you doing? Uh, yeah, I'm just trying to get, hold on one other thing, and then we can go. Let me just double check my trailer before I get way too far. Sad when you just all 80497. He's going to Noonan, Georgia. Got I don't want to get out of the state. Hey, you got the wrong trailer. That wouldn't be like, uh-oh. Hey, you got the wrong trailer. Oh boy. Okay. 80497. I'm trying to uh this cruise that's coming up has become overtaxing. It's uh, I hope I have fun because now I'm worried myself sick for all the other situations that have arrived before I got to go on this cruise. You know, it's just I know God has His plan, but boy, I wish He would tell me sometimes. But I know I'm gonna be all right. He's always had my back before, so I need to stop being a little girl and go through it. But it's just the fact that I have to go through it. You know the but and I'm down to a whole paycheck, which kind of sucks. And I had some money set aside. Uh, yeah, this is my ranting. I haven't ranted in a while. I'm down a whole paycheck. I had some money set aside so I could, spend it on the cruise. I slowly had to chip away with it at it. So now I only got a little bit. Only got a little bit of that left. And I'm like, yo, because I had planned for this. I literally, and normally I don't plan. Oh. Oh. That's what I kind of figured I was going. We about to go the wrong way. Daggone it. Well, might as well go ahead and go. Yes, y'all seen on recording. I'm going the wrong way. Jesus, if I backed up, I was gonna want to back it up into that car over there because the way it's oh shoot, the way the way I came up the hill. So now, yeah, I look like an idiot, but hey, sometimes you got to go the wrong way to go right, which is not cool. Yep. Just luckily, it's early in the morning and nobody can see other than you guys on video can see me doing something really freaking stupid. Hey, Jesus, Jesus, take the wheel. Oh boy. only in America that you get to see me do something stupid and I got it on recording. But hey, it is what it is. And this is because Mike said, "Hey, I know you do the videos in the dark, but point it towards the road so we can see you driving." So now y'all know I can't drive worth a I can't drive worth a nickel. And now I'm gonna be complaining all morning because I should have left about 5 hours ago. But I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh boy. Only on our live, only on this live does this stuff go on. Only on this live does this stuff happen. But it is what it is. Oh man. Uh Probably. But so how was you guys weekends? How was your holidays? Did you put a one in there if you put a one in there if you barbecued and did your thing. But I'm hopefully I can cheer up. I'm starting the morning a little depressed. Hopefully I can get back into the swing of things. We'll figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Other than getting down the road, I might have to get off the road a little early because I'm hearing a rattling noise on the other side of the truck, and I only got like 2 more days anyway before I need to be home. So um, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and tell them, "Good morning, Bayou. How you doing?" Tell them, "Look, I need to come in a little early so nothing else happens to this daggone truck." You know what I mean? Because these trucks rattle a lot, and I think some bolts done came loose. So before it becomes a bigger situation, I'm just gonna call them in the, they're gonna be up in about an hour, hour and a half. So I'm just gonna call them and say, look, I need to just come in, need to just come in a little early, and go ahead and get it taken care of. What I did though, since I'm down a check and I need some spending money, I really didn't want to, but I sold some stocks this morning, and so I can have some spending money because I really don't. I've been putting too much stuff. It's like a reoccurring cycle, and you got to watch that. I'm putting too much stuff back on the credit card, and I just need to just put it on some money. Just some hard, some cash. So uh, God has His plan, and I think He's telling me come off the road early because something's going to happen. So I think I'm going to listen. I'm going to obey. The magic word, we don't understand the word obey. Obey means, it's a part of listening and complying and understanding. Hey, I'm giving you. See, the God I know, everybody expects God to have the. I know y'all want to hear about religion, and I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about the God I know. I'm not talking about the God you know. I'm talking about the God I know. He knows I'm hard headed. He knows I think I know everything. He knows that I don't want to listen. Because I've let everybody of my whole life walk all over me. So I'm going to do what I'm going to do. So he gives me nonchalant, not very subtle hints. He gives me very subtle hints to make me think it's my idea when it's actually his idea to do this, or he gives me subtle. When when he gave me a second chance 10 years ago when I was in the back of the truck. When he gave me a second chance 10 years ago on Interstate 40 in Little Rock. It was west of Little Rock, Arkansas. When I was about to get up, I had a trainee driving in the middle of it was about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was getting up and I heard a subtle voice say, go back to sleep. And I was like, well, it ain't hurt my feelings, and let me go back to sleep. And I woke up to the place on fire with the truck on fire. I woke up. We were careening into the meeting, and I didn't know what was going on. My glass didn't have my glasses. I'm butt behind naked with nothing but my tighty whities on. But that subtle hint, hey, go back to sleep, saved my life, gave me a second chance. So when he talks to me, he knows how I listen. So you know what? That's why I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna call dispatch and tell them, look, I think I need to come in a little early. Some bolts done fell off this daggone truck, and in the fairings on the right side or it's shaking. I put some duct tape on it to hold it for a short period of time. I don't need any more stuff happening. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna go ahead because something told me, you know what? Go ahead and don't sell all your shares, but sell some of them so you can have some spending money. You know, I'm sometimes I wish I wasn't as feeling as I am. I wish I didn't, I didn't voice, but anybody can get tired, and I guess I'm tired. I need this vacation, I guess, and then come back and deal with whatever whatever's waiting for me afterwards. And I just need to be more proactive. If I make it through this, I'm gonna get my teeth worked on, and I'm gonna do some things this year that I've been putting off and putting off and putting off. But if I don't make it through it, I'm still gonna make it through. If I don't get it fixed this year, I'm gonna get it fixed next year. If I don't take care of something, I'm gonna take care of it later on. And then I'm going to continue to make my plans to get my lawn service going, and I'm going to continue to get my plans to do something and get out of this. Not that I hate it, but I'm going to be making plans to switch up, because you know what? I want to start doing something that I love. I want to start doing something that I'm going to have fun with. You know, you got people that I'll use him as an example. He comes on every once in a while. Warm Strong Adventures. The guy's retired, and he wound up figuring he loves carnival. He loves cruising, and he cruises all the time. The newbies that cruise, they all get balconies and on the highest spots and everything. That's the newbies. But the people that are platinum and diamond, that means if you ever see somebody that's got a platinum card, because you have like a lanyard that goes around your neck, and you'll see a silver card, or it's I don't know what a diamond looks like out there. It looks silver too, but they get inside rooms on the third and fourth floor. You know what I'm saying? They get inside rooms way down in the bottom of they don't give a flip, because they love to cruise. They don't give they you know they it, they found enjoyment in cruising. Some even go some even move from the state that they're originally from, and they move down to closer to the cruise ports. And that's how they become these diamonds and platinums, because they find deals, last minute deals, that you can jump on the ship for 2 days for the weekend, and then come back home. And they've found so much enjoyment in it, because like I said, when you go on a cruise, good morning, you go on a cruise, you find out that it's a fantasy that you really enjoy. And these people just take it to the next level. Because I remember one cruise ship, we was going to Bermuda, and we was actually running from a storm, and I wanted to walk. I don't know why I wanted to walk, but it was raining out, and so I just was walk. I started at the top deck, circled the whole, where all the cabins were, and then went down one flight, circled around, and I just started noticing all the diamonds that were coming out of the lower decks, the diamonds and the platinum. These are the people that cruise all the time. I remember one time I met one guy. He said, he was on 56 cruises. He had been on 56 cruises. I was like, geez Louise, dude. And he said, yeah, you think that's crazy. Look, you talk to my sister. And and I was like, wow. I thought, and I was like, wow. But it became a passion for these folks. It became an enjoyment. And then that's what usually happens. And they say, well, look, I love doing this. So maybe they start out with like Carnival has uh, a, a program that you could sign up where you can point people in book cruises for them. So you get, and then you get a percentage of the cruise. You know, you get a percentage. Carnival pays you to book cruises for people. So that's what they do. They start a cruise channel, then they become a partner with one of these cruise lines, and they say, well, we're gonna do a cruise. You guys want to come? Because you come to my channel, do you want to come on the cruise ship? That's why you see these group cruises. They get paid for that. They get a free room for that. They get amenities for that. And this becomes more and more of an addiction. It becomes more and more fun, and they have fun with it. Like, cruising is fun anytime. Her and her husband he does it. Um, uh, Eddie Lugo Studios, he does it. I wanted to go on the one in October, but I'm probably gonna go to the next one next year. It's called a booze cruise, but not like booze, drinking booze, like boo, like ghost boo, and they actually have used that to grow their channel, use that to make something of the fun that they have doing YouTube, doing the addiction, doing I lost Crooked Piece. Hey Crooked, how you doing?
I'm good. I don't know what just
Oh,
happened
okay.
to. I don't know. We had some storms roll through yesterday, repeated all day, and I don't know. But anyway, good morning. How are you this morning?
Good morning. Good morning. Seems like you you're in the area. Sound like you need to get a lightning rod. I wouldn't put it on the house, but maybe on a pole in the yard or something. Um,
Well,
just
just
to change
things
the
fell
subject real
down.
quick. Yeah, just to change the subject real quick. I seen a TikTok where the guy was saying he put like a rod in the ground, and he was talking about the positive energy. It's some crazy thing, but he put it near
Okay,
his
hold on. Wait.
plants.
Hold, please. Are you speaking about electroculture, sir? Because I do it. I just don't talk about it.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just wondering about that because I seen a guy that he
Hmm.
did that. He did that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
but
Okay, so yes, there actually is. There's energy around us all the time. There's electrical energy. We actually are also very electrical. Our bodies
yes,
are electrical. Our brains are electrical. So this is using copper um, to attract those positive ions and pull it down into your soil. And it's coils that people make. I made mine. Some people buy them. And
uh
they look real pretty at first, blah, 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 blah. But the point is this: I don't know whether it works or not. I do know this. I make these rods and these coils, and I put them in the ground on the south side of my plants because that's how electroculture is supposed to work. And it might just be a bunch of hoo hoo ha ha. I don't know, but I know this. I know that every time the wind blows my coils, it causes what I have poked down in the ground, the bottom part of it, it causes vibrations down there where my roots are. And I
yeah,
saw my root. I did this. I did this last year. I did like half with and half without. It does something because with it, root systems were more than twice the size of the other root systems. That was the only difference. So hey, just putting it out there.
yeah.
I
Oh
don't
no,
have
no,
my Isn't that nice? I love. Thank you, Mr. Terry. Also,
uh,
Nightbot
I'm losing
is
you.
ahead.
I'm losing you.
Okay.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh. Well, I'm lost her for a second, so I'm gonna keep talking unless she's talking and so y'all hearing something. So we're gonna keep on going. But and to add to that, that's the
So
problem I have with
okay.
yeah. All right, you're back. You're back. But see,
You're.
you saying the
Was it you or
positive.
me?
You're saying the. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's how I said I'm
Okay.
gonna keep on talking till you came back. But
Okay.
that's the problem I have. that's the problem I have with vegans. Okay, and I'm
Hold
not
up.
trying to
I
start
missed
nothing,
everything
but
that you was saying. We was talking about
no,
local
no, no.
culture.
Yeah, yes, but guess what? It's energy. It's energy, right? So guess
Mm-hmm.
what? Energy is even for anything. Even anything to move needs energy. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so how do you don't know how? What do you think that tomato plant? I know it's not sentient in our eyes, but I'm thinking because
Mm-hmm.
the tomato plant it brings in the energy and produces these tomatoes that are their babies so they can have seeds so they can propagate. They're growing, they're
Mm-hmm.
taking in energy and everything. You don't think them things are alive? And they're
It's
screaming,
not.
"Don't
It's
take
not.
my baby!
It's
Don't
not
take
the
my
same.
baby!"
It's not. It's not the same thing.
No, how do you know?
So,
How do you
okay.
know?
No. 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 Okay. So I was a vegan for a minute. Um, to each their own. I hated it. I thought it was going to murder people. I cannot live without meat. So I tried it
Yeah.
though for months. I
Yes.
tried it. Okay.
Yes.
That's just me. I respect your choices. So the plants don't have faces. That's the whole deal, babe. It's all
Yeah. Yeah.
no
Yes.
face.
They don't have faces, but
Hmm.
they grow. They are
That's
alive.
not what
No,
that veganism part is about though.
yeah. Yeah.
It's not about
Yeah.
that
I
it's
know.
alive. It's that it has a face and it's alive.
Yeah. So, see, but that's what I'm saying. It's still alive.
Well,
You
yes, it
have to,
is.
as any being, you have to kill something. You have to kill something to survive, even if it's mooing or if it's stuck
Good
in the
morning,
ground trying to,
Charles.
you see what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to
Hmm.
start nothing, but that's what I'm saying. But
You
but
good?
but okay, but back to what I was saying over on on the cruising. These folks they find that okay, I I'm addicted to going on these cruises because my I don't I'm not saying all of them do this, but my life sucks or my life this or what but I've this fantasy of me taking these cruises and relaxing and going to the next spot and going to the next place is so much enjoyable, but I can't afford it. So I need to start a channel. I need to start a YouTube channel or I need to become a what do you call it, travel agent, and and
Okay.
they they use
I
that.
Hey, wait. What
Yeah,
about
go ahead.
this? Cruise ship advisor.
Yes,
Hey,
yes,
there you
it's
go.
yes, and that yes, and they do this, but some of them are horrible at it.
Yeah.
I'm not talking
Well,
the ones that
there's people bad at every job.
I'm not talking about the ones that are in our spaces. So if you're feeling some way and you're watching this on the remix, I'm not talking about you.
No, not at
I
all.
went through. I've said it a few times. I went through it. It was a. This was before I got onto these YouTube streets with all of these nice people that we talk about.
Hmm.
Charles knows because thank God he would have knocked this person out.
Mm.
Because if they'd have spoke to his wife with an attitude like that dude did to my wife, uh, he would have knocked them out. But
Mm-mm.
I was so I was so enamored with the YouTube. This was a while ago. I said I want to go on this group cruise with these people.
Hmm.
And I didn't know the YouTube etiquette. I didn't know the group cruise etiquette. When you're going
Mm.
on a group cruise, you got to hang with those people. And I'm like, I'm not doing that because the people that I hang with, and I said, because like I said, we're up front, me and Charles. If I say, hey, I'm going on this cruise, if 5 minutes later he says, okay, what cruise is it? What port is it leaving out of? And I'll
Mm.
tell him, he says, give me a minute. He'll come back. Okay, we coming.
Oh wow.
It's just straightforward like that. Or if it's like,
Hmm.
nah, I'm good. We can't make it. I understand. That's how we do. So we went on that group cruise. I had her Norma book the group cruise, and I asked, "Did hey man, I need you, hey, book the group cruise with me." He said, "Nah, but I'm coming." And I said, "Well, I told the guy in the group cruise I want Charles and his wife to sit with us."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they can't sit with us. Well, then I was like, I don't want to sit with y'all then.
Right.
I'm not going to disrespect my friend that I've known for years to go with you YouTube knuckleheads that I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
you, boo boo. And that's when it went downhill from there. And it was a hot mess. But him and his wife came, and they did the whole group cruise. The whole group cruise is there, but I didn't go nowhere near them. I didn't
Okay.
go nowhere near them. I'm like, whatever. But the main thing, like I said, I was bringing up is, you know, how how did your addiction start? And I'm not talking the bad addictions. I'm talking about these addictions that we are spouting out here on YouTube, that we're telling the world, hey, this is what I like to do. And then I found a a medium to tell the world that
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like to garden, and I want to tell all y'all about it. Or
Right.
I like small engines. I like to tell people that, I'm telling people about my life, because that's where my channel originally started, because I wanted to record all the fun that I was having
Oh yeah.
after I
Okay.
after I almost kicked the bucket. I
Right.
almost
Yeah.
died in a truck
Okay. You
accident
know
10
what?
years
Okay.
back.
So we have that kind of jumping off point, I think, in common. Go ahead. Finish that, please.
Yeah, and and I just started. That's what I was like. I can't stop walking, but love mowing. And I turned so many negatives into a positive. I got really bad flat feet. I'm overweight. I've got all these medical problems, but I'm like, I can't stop walking because I love to be with this person, but that loves to walk. So I gotta get out there and walk with her, regardless if I'm like, if I'm waddling all over the daggone place. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. I do.
But even though I'm still in pain, I'm still out there doing, and I'm still out there telling somebody, and I made fun of it and had fun doing it. And
Mm-hmm.
you see, this is this is something new for me. It's new because I'm so used to the woe is me, and it's been coming out the last couple of weeks. Woe is me. You need to feel sorry for me. I need the negative energy. But you know what? I'm getting tired of the negative energy, and I want to have the positive energy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
want to have the positive vibes. I want to have the positive. I want to have the positive results.
Okay.
And the
So
go
is
ahead.
that okay? So excuse me. I'm sorry. That's what we're going to talk about this morning, and that's what we're talking about. I hope somebody else actually takes, or a couple people takes the opportunity if this speaks to them. So your addiction started for those that's so funny though, because my addiction to gardening and cooking and all things old and homesteady, um, it began very similarly, different
Yeah.
circumstances leading up to, but I was just rapidly becoming unable to do anything. I was just getting so sick and overtaken with all these stinking disorders and diseases, and I was miserable. I can't stop. I was miserable. I just felt like I was a
Yeah.
1,000 years old. It was so sad. All I could think is we need to get a wheelchair ramp here at this house because I can't barely walk now. I'm not going to be able to walk better later. And then I started to be interested in things because I read the ingredients on a loaf of bread. What started with this, okay? Here's the truth. My whole entire turn my life around. I'm sick and tired of just laying here slowly dying and being sick as hell all the time and taking all these medicines and having to give myself a shot and go to all these stupid doctors and all these specialists, and they don't have a clue what's like. I'm going to this specialist doesn't talk to that specialist, and that specialist doesn't talk to that one, and this doctor knows no. It was just chaos. It was chaos. And I was able to get up and walk into the kitchen one day, not well, but I walked into the kitchen to go get myself a paper plate of food. And I stood at that cabinet and I had that paper plate in my hand and I just said, Meredith, are you not worth an actual dish? Is that really too much because you're going to make a dish that's too much? Are you just not even good enough for that? Really?
Gotcha.
And I said to myself, yes, I am. And if I don't start making sure that I know that, I will be dead soon.
Yeah.
So it started right there. I made the decision to make myself more important than a freaking paper plate. And it started from there. Then I read ingredients on a bread bag and I started watching people on YouTube. And I'm like, holy crap, what? Wait. There's like a whole crap ton of different ways to live and actually live your life. I was not living my life. I was trying to live in these preconceived freaking social things, like, the check boxes, the house and the picket fence and the car and all the things. Well, guess what? That's not what everybody needs. That's not healthy for everybody. Well, that's when I discovered you can make your life the way you want it. And I know that sounds flippant. It's not, though. I promise it's not. It takes one little thing at a time. So I'm watching YouTube and I'm watching all these wonderful people and they have completely different attitudes and they're growing food and they're dirty and they're sweaty and their kids are always home. And I was like, what is going on here? And I started trying these little things that I was seeing. And then I started feeling better. And then I was like, wait a minute. I'm not going to go to the grocery store and buy my things from there anymore. And that's one of those check boxes, the things that that it's what everybody does, right? Everybody buys all their food from the grocery store. So what the heck else is there different to know? Yeah. I didn't know anything different. But because these amazing people, all of the people who are on YouTube and other social media platforms where instruction and life sharing is happening, not braggery, not one-uppiness, not, oh, I got this new car, don't you need this new car too? Not that crap. But like, oh, hey, I have I have this thing. I buy meaty soup bones and I make amazing things from this cheap cut. I make shepherd's pies and chilies and all of these things. So I'm like, okay, I'm learning that. And I'm going to show people that because I have been shown by these other people that there are so many different options and so many different ways and so many different voices. And my friends, these people on YouTube, and you would think they have nothing to do with you, but they're just like us. And we all like different things. And some of us can't stop. Some of us get stuck in a place where we have no freaking idea what we're going to do or be when we grow up. And we've been trying to figure it out since an early age. But what we want to do when we grow up doesn't necessarily fit into a prescribed box of activities. And we're finally here on this place and in this platform, and we are able to tell each other without any interference, I support you. I think what you're doing is great. I think that you inspire me because you do. All right. I'm down off my soapbox, y'all.
Yeah, no problem. No, but it's understanding, and it just, I get so upset, and I'm not saying mad upset, but right. I'm like, oh my God, I want to hear what you're talking about. Because you ever go on someone's live and they're interviewing someone, especially someone that's older than you, but you can, by just listening to them for less than 60 seconds, that they have years of knowledge.
Oh, yes.
Years of experience that they done been through. And half the time, it's not even book smart. It's street smart.
Half the time. I would submit the following, sir. I think the best experts on the planet in all fields are not licensed at all.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole bunch of
Yes,
us out here, and
because
we don't even recognize it. We don't. It's so funny. I was just talking about that last night to my
yes,
son.
yes, yes, because
Wow.
we always think about street smarts being a paved road. It could be a
Mm,
dirt road. It could be a dirt road.
amen.
You run into
Mm,
someone that's going to tell you about growing a plant, and if he says put this out there, and you're like, wait a minute, what the heck? Why? Epsom salt, or put this out there, or bone meal, or whatever.
Right.
Just
Or
do you see what I'm saying?
like plants that are in your yard that can treat bug bites, or there's so many
Yes.
things. I'm like, I'm chasing this knowledge. That's that old knowledge, y'all.
You,
We
you,
gotta
you ever
fight to
meet
keep it.
someone that you ever meet someone that can take you in the woods and say if something goes down, you see this plant right here, you can eat that, and that will do this for you. You goes if something goes down and you need to find water, look for
Mm,
this
mm,
on a tree.
mm-hmm,
If something
mm-hmm.
see because we
Ooh,
always we what gets me, I hear all these
oops.
preppers because I used to be so addicted to watching preppers.
Me too.
you
Way back in
know,
the day.
you
Good
know,
morning, Chris.
yes, way back in the day. I was so used to
Mm-hmm.
watching. We don't realize, yeah, you can have all the food in the freaking world, but if you don't have a water source, yes, you can save 50 gallons of water. That's going to last for a couple of days. But if you don't know how to go look for water, like you get one of them old guys that has like a little stick,
A divine
like this,
instinct.
yeah, yeah,
I
and
can
show
I can
you.
find water with a divine
Yeah,
instinct.
do you see what I'm saying? Or
Mm-hmm.
they talk about Dave Chappelle talks about it, but it's
I love
really
Dave.
smart. No, he talks about it that they put salt and get a monkey to grab the salt and eat the salt, and then he's thirsty, so you chase him and find out he knows where the water's at. Do you see what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
If
There's
if
that's
you
it. That's awesome. I love that actually. That's like that whole taste the soil thing, which again I'm
yes
not going to do, but
y-
you can taste whether your soil is acidic or not with your tongue.
yes. And I
Yeah.
forgot to leave that certain flower some of the flowers that I have, if it doesn't turn a certain color, that's telling you what's going on with the soil. I forgot.
Hydrangeas. Yeah,
Yeah,
hydrangeas. They'll turn blue
yes,
if it's more acidic soil. That's like blueberries
yeah,
are the same way. I mean,
yeah,
the soil for blueberries is the
exactly.
same kind
And
of
how
soil that will make
and,
hydrangeas
and
turn blue.
and how to fix it. But back to what
Mhm.
I was saying is
Mhm.
you get a lot of people. I don't know if nobody wants to hear me. They're on there. They do an interview and they say, well, I don't know if no one. I want to hear you. I'm screaming through the phone that I'm
Mhm.
watching the interview.
Mhm.
I want to hear you. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Say something. Blah blah blah. And I always use Mike as an example. Mike
Whew.
was
Good
upset.
morning, Tamika.
Mike, good morning to Mika. To Mike did a video, and he said nobody's watched my video, and I'm yelling through the thing. I watched your video. Same
Right.
thing's happening because that was when I had the plants in the truck, and
Mhm.
I had the
Mhm.
gnat infestation, and Mike did a video on
Oh,
it.
them fungus gnats. They ain't no
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
joke.
and I'm spraying and I'm driving the truck and I'm spraying and I'm driving the truck. I'm like,
Mhm.
what the fuck?
Mhm.
I
Ooh.
I don't leave my door
Ooh.
open. The bugs again. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to curse,
No, it's
but
fine.
I was so passionate. I said I don't leave the door open, but it turns out that those bugs that they laid the eggs in those things that I grew the seeds in.
In the soil because it was
In the
moist.
soil.
Mhm.
Yeah, and and they woke up, and I'm like, well, I listened to you. I'm learning. I got
Mhm.
into me and my wife not talking. We'll probably talk today because I'm like, she said, well, you don't know what you're talking about with the fruit trees, but I know people. I know
Right.
people that are
Oh my
addicted
gosh.
to this. If
Yes.
I
Oh my
have a
gosh. That's
problem,
nice. So
I'm
nice.
going to text. I got the man's email, Mike's Chaotic Garden. Hey, Mike, this is what's going on with my plant. What do I do?
You're such a braggart. Oh, I have so and so's
But you see what
email.
I'm saying? So
Mhm.
so you're gonna sit here and say I don't know what I'm talking about, and I don't want to hurt your feelings because I can say no. Yeah, I know Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Do you see what I'm
That's
saying?
very, I do. You know, it is funny that you said that because I can't even remember what it was that Chad and I were talking about last week. We were talking about something, and I was like, I don't know. I think we could try to grow that. I don't know what to do, but I know people that do. Now, believe me,
Exactly.
I didn't used to know them,
E-
and now I do. It's so
exactly.
awesome. Hmm.
See, but the thing is, you and me talk about, yes, we want to keep everything positive. I understand. We want to keep it positive. But we also talk about the negative. We talk about the stuff that hurts us, the stuff that hurts our
Right.
feelings, the stuff that, because see, YouTube, everybody, if you notice the bigger channels, everything's happy, happy, joy, joy. Nothing's going wrong. The world is wonderful. Peace, love, and happiness. And yes, yes, they're going. But I'm going to tell you, there's a negative part to it. There's something else to it. I don't like it, but guess what? I'm going to get through it. I'm going to get to the next level. I'm going to push forward. I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to tell the world about it, that I made it through. I walked through the valley of the shadow of death, picked up the fruit tree, and got it going again. Do you see what I'm saying? I did that. And I'm moving to the next level. I'm figuring these things out. I'm
Hmm.
working on my life.
You know
I'm
what?
working to find stuff to make me happy.
I
Go
got a
ahead.
question. Am
Go
I
ahead.
imagining things, or before I got up here initially, was you talking about starting a lawn service? Did I hear that?
I said that's what I would love to do.
You gonna do it?
Nah, not yet. I'm trying to figure out the right time and the right whatever. That's what I would love to do, because you know what? When you do something that brings you joy and happiness, you'll never work another day in your life.
Amen. Holy
So
crap.
why not?
You
So
can't say
why
a
not?
truer statement to me, sir. You could
But
not
see,
say a truer statement.
but I can't do it yet because I got to make sure all this, or even come close to the stars lining up,
Right.
and then
Right.
once I can, and make some money out of it, then I can
Mm,
convince the wife. Until
hmm.
then, I gotta keep doing what I gotta do. I gotta keep doing what I gotta do.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying? But see, I
Hmm.
have everything. I have everything to do what I need to do. I have it right now.
You do.
I
You
have
got yourself
the
set
start
up.
alarm. Yeah, I'm already. And I did it. I did it because I finally found joy in something. Everything else was negative. Everything else hurt. Everything else was woe is me. Everything else. But when I found out the hard way, because I was paying on the credit card this morning. I said,
Mm,
Jesus,
mm.
900 of that is me going to the 900 of that on this specific credit card was me going to the whatchamacallit, the lawnmower auctions. And I
Ooh.
realized I'm not making no money off of it, but it finally gave me something other than worrying about the bills, other than worrying about this, or worrying about
Yes.
making this one happy, making this one sad, hurting this one's feelings, figuring this out, going back to work, not working, figuring out what needs to be fixed around the house. No, but I can work on this and make myself feel better. I
All of
can
that.
do this and make myself feel like I belong, to
Hmm.
make me feel
All of
like
that.
I'm not. And guess what? I know you know where I'm coming from when I say
Mm.
this. Make me feel like I'm not a piece of shit.
Oh
That I'm
my
somebody.
gosh. Yes,
You
sir.
see, the
Yes,
people in
sir.
the chat don't know what I'm talking about, but you know
Yeah,
what
they
I'm
do.
talking about.
They do. They do know what you're talking about. They wouldn't be here if they didn't know what you was talking about. And
And
wait, I gotta
they
read
go
this to
ahead,
you. You driving.
go
You gotta
ahead.
hear this. This Mr. Terry. We must remember not all blessings are gonna be beautiful and sweet. Some blessings are gonna be ugly and sour. Be wise enough to see your blessings, use your blessing, and benefit from your blessing. And that's
Yeah,
what you're talking about right there.
yeah.
Yes. Yes, yeah, because I
Look,
laid in that bed. I couldn't move. Do you think I didn't think I was a piece of crap, loser, worthless, all the bad things anybody might have ever said about me to me my whole life? No, that's exactly what I
hmm
thought. And then
yes,
I realized, wait, they can think that all they want. My happiness doesn't have to look the way they think it's supposed to. And I'm figuring it out. And I'm passionate. I'm passionate about weird random crap. And that is cool. I don't have to be ashamed of it. I don't have to explain it. It just took a long time to get there.
you know
I'm a
what?
weirdo. You can be a weirdo
You
too.
you
Come be
you
weird
you
and
you
wonderful
know
with
what?
us.
You know what?
Yes, sir.
I can never stop saying I'm sorry for the story that I tell all the time now.
Which one?
My friend Charles, that
Mm-hmm.
man pulled me out of one hell of a rut
Yes, sir. Yes,
because,
sir.
because he likes to do crazy AZZSHIT stuff,
Mm, mm.
and I just follow along like a puppy dog. I'm a little
We
bit
are
better,
puppy
like
dogs. We
I'm a little
are.
bit better because after I last one, I broke my daggone neck. 'Cause you know, I'm like, well, you made me do it. You made me do it. He ain't made me do squat. I'm a grown behind man, and I
Mhm.
said, I had to go and watch the video of me saying, yeah, yeah, go fast, and I'm gonna broke my daggone neck,
Oh,
and he
there's so
didn't
many
say
rabbits out.
nothing. And then, you know what I'm saying? He didn't say nothing. But he could have, and I would have just felt like shit. That's why. That's why I look. Crooked Peach. I am the cheapest ninja you will ever meet. I don't spend money. I don't spend money on myself, and I know that's why I
Mm.
like buying birthday presents and stuff for someone that I know will appreciate it. It's someone that I know because he's my friend, and and he actually treats me like a friend. And he says, you know
Oh,
what?
you know what? You need to stop with
I
that nonsense right there too, and understand your own truth.
no,
When
no,
when
no.
people like us, no, listen. When people like us get gifts for other people, it isn't just a gift. It's hey, this is how much I love you. Can you see? Can you
Okay, but I'm
tell?
gonna say, yeah, you're saying that as a woman. I'm gonna say this is how much I appreciate you. You do it as a dude. I'm gonna say that.
Men are allowed to
But
love
see,
one another, sir. Oh,
but guess
crap
what?
sakes.
Guess what? I'm gonna shut up because last time I said that he got me back and sent me something else. So I'm gonna shut up. I'm not gonna bring that up no more.
Hmm, hmm,
But the fact is, we have these addictions,
hmm.
but they become, in the beginning we've had all bad addictions, all horrific addictions, all addictions that could tear our life apart. Yeah, some of this stuff I do can tear my life apart, make me go broke, but it's making my soul feel better.
Yes.
Do you see what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Woo,
And
yes, I
you
do.
and you have people that not just that just do plants. You have other, the other YouTubers do other stuff, like, they take stuff. There's one lady I watched it. She took, a toilet paper roll and a dish towel and this and made it into something that you could put a centerpiece
Hmm,
and spray
hmm.
painted and put glitter on it. People find the simple things in life and make joy out of it.
That right
And
there. That right there. That is what I'm talking about. Because I
yes,
chased it. I chased the whole, brand clothings looking like this, the right haircut, the living in the right neighborhood. Screw a neighborhood, y'all. It is not for me. But
yeah, no,
I
I
try
hear
to
you
do
now.
all of that. Simple, simple. Oh my gosh, there's so much richness in simply living. It's awesome.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Um, excuse me. I don't guess nobody's gonna come up here this morning, huh? They're like, these two people are crazy. No, I'm just, I'm just joking.
No,
Miss Ann. Good morning.
no.
Good morning, beautiful, beautiful woman. She is just the coolest chick. Um,
Gotcha. Well, welcome in. Hey, Miss Ann, drop your link. Hashtag can't stop. No apostrophe, or just put do can't stop, and and people, they'll check you
what?
out and join your
She's on
channel.
my side. She's on my side,
Oh,
sweetie.
sorry,
And I
sorry.
don't have it set up. Sorry, and I don't have it set
Yeah,
up for that. But if you go to Can't Stop Walking channel, you can go into the chat here and drop. What in the
and
world? Wow, we had some terrible rains last night. What? Look at the road.
yeah,
It's just covered in debris.
I was listening to your live, man, last
Oh,
night. Oh my God,
yeah.
I'd have been
Oh,
scared to death. Oh my God, and it was
it's
dark.
just
I was like,
clouds.
I
Yeah, it was
was,
right outside my bedroom
hey,
window. Like
I got
seriously.
one. There's one, I didn't realize that I had a hole, like not the hole, a hole, but I guess there's a piece in my water hose was leaking, and it made everything wet right near where the hose connection is,
Hmm.
and there's a frog there. Now I can hear him at night.
Yeah.
I was like, "What the heck is that?" Then I'm like, "Oh, that's a frog." And then but it reminded me of certain things, and I'm like, well, yeah, she out there, she out
I
there
am
in the
out here.
country,
Yes, sir. I'm in the
not the
country.
country, but the country. She in the country.
And
Yeah.
also, I'm right next to a swamp. It's a
Wow.
swamp. It's a
Okay.
swamp. And so,
Yes.
yeah.
Well.
Oh, and actually, you know what? I did not know this when I bought the place and all, and I don't know what y'all are all doing here. Go ahead and get. Um. Oh, look at the fog down there. That's so pretty. I love this.
Yeah.
So this town that I live in used to be called Frog Level. Frog Level. Not kidding you. And so what you heard for the most part last night on that live,
Uh
that it
huh.
was really, I don't have an actual camera, okay? And so anything that I have will only record for I think 30 minutes max. So I was like, I'm gonna do a live because this stuff is, man, it puts me right to sleep. It's amazing. But mostly
No,
what
I
you're
hear you.
hearing is tree frogs. There
Oh,
are
okay. Okay.
millions of them out there. Millions. And they're so cute. They'll be on my garlic plants and they'll be on the front door, they'll be in the windows, they'll be everywhere. They're so cute. I just thought this is a
You
peaceful sound.
you need to, when you get a chance. I mean, I'm not telling you to do it, but get you one of those cameras that does, like, night vision.
And
Like
my
a,
cash app for donations for that is
yeah,
Crooked Pete's. Just $ Crooked Pete's. I want
yeah.
to buy one. I'm poor. It's gonna take time, a lot of time. But man, I'll be out there. Can't stop. I've been walking out in the woods and all this. There's so many cool things I want to be able to show people. I'm like,
There's a
man, this
there's a
is just awesome.
there's a guy I need to look in my I know he still follows me. I haven't seen him on my page, my whatever pop up, but
Mm-hmm.
he does,
Mm.
he's got the camera that like hunters have, that
That night
wh-
vision. Yeah, that
yeah,
FLIR.
yeah, the
Ooh,
night
I'm
vision,
envious of
and
that. Yes, sir.
he ties it to a tree, and it's more, motion activated. So when the deer come by, or the
Mm-hmm.
raccoons, or the animals at night, and he puts food out there for them to
Oh,
feed
I'm not
on,
gonna do
and then
that.
puts
I
and
see
puts
those
music.
videos.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and he puts music to it, and it's so soothing. You're like,
It is.
wow,
Yes.
and see, but this is the thing. People think, okay, I'm not going to do that. Nobody's going to want to watch me. But there's so many genres out there. Like, I give you an example. I found one that when now that I'm going on this cruise, I don't need to go and play the slots. I don't need to play the slots. You know why? Because when I get off in the mornings, I watch and I listen to this guy to play high stakes slots on the slot machines. So I'm watching him spend four or five, $10,000. He's actually spending 10 grand, and they win every once in a while. But I'm like, okay, I'm
That's
good. I
insanity.
don't need to. Yeah,
No. I would have a panic
no,
attack.
the
Totally.
one. Well,
No. Can't do
yes,
it.
it is. Well, I watched one guy. He won like $1 million on the thing.
That would
But I
not be
guess.
my
But
experience.
guess what? He probably, yeah. Yeah. It wouldn't be mine either. It wouldn't be
Right.
mine either, because if I win $20, I'm up and gone.
I'm not I'm not meant to have a lot of money. I know that I'm not. I can't
Yeah,
handle it. I don't know how to handle it. No, none of my
yeah,
people have ever had money. So I don't know how to deal with a lot of money. I work
yeah.
well with small amounts. But I guess today we're just gonna have a bad day, huh?
What
Are we gonna have a
the
bad day? Or are we gonna have a
no?
good day? Are we
Oh,
gonna have a good
I got
day?
I got the hint. I got the hint. Sorry,
Yay! He
sorry.
got it. He got it.
God, I am so pathetic. I'm
No,
so
you're
pathetic.
not. You're not. You
Wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation.
Yeah, Jesus. That you know what? Yeah, and you're right. You're right.
Sorry.
Needed to hear that. Needed
Yes.
that. Yes, and then
Good stuff.
hey, good morning, Sheed. Good morning, Ann. Good morning, Kenneth. What's it? I'm
Sheed.
sorry, I see some names in
Hi.
there. Hey, Sheed, you
Yeah.
back from the islands? I think you went to the islands. Put a one on there if you
Yes.
had went on
And-
vacation. Yes.
Yes, and being addicted
Well-
to coffee, smiling, and your husband, that does count.
Yes, that does. It
That's
does.
a pretty
It does.
amazing life right there, honey. I like that. Woo, happiness, simplicity.
Yes, we worry so much about getting to the next day and not living the day that we have to the fullest.
Yeah, so true. We also worry way
Yeah.
too much about what other people think about
Yeah.
any and everything that we're doing.
Yes.
Who cares if somebody likes the clothes you're wearing? Are you comfortable in your clothes?
Yes.
Just asking for a
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And I I remembered something. That's why I'm not going to argue about it no more. I think it was one you had mentioned that Broke Farmer, or one of them said that, he put the trees in the ground and leave them to, God and country. And that's what I'm gonna do, because trying to get someone to water these trees, to let them grow and whatever. I have the stuff. I have the hose and everything on the remotes in the front. I'm gonna worry about the front. I'm gonna worry about the front of my yard till I can finally get that to the point. Then I'm gonna move to the back.
I think I'm fairly certain, and he's not here to defend his honor, so don't hold me to this entirely. But I think broke farmer is about put the tree in the ground, water it for the first week, let it alone. I think that's what he says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it's good to know
I'm-
that. That's great for you, because I know you would have been so distracted thinking about, oh, that needs to be watered. And is it getting it right? And da da da. No, you know what?
Yeah.
You do gotta let go and let God in a lot of ways.
Exactly. And that's what I'm gonna do. But the thing is,
Miss T. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning.
Guys.
Anybody, if y'all want to drop your link, my Nightbot is working. Nightbot is a sniper bot. I have it set up. We ain't doing certain things. Nightbot ain't playing.
Already.
Nightbot ain't playing.
It got
Drop
on
your
me 'cause I
link.
tried to put 4 emojis. Oh no!
No.
How dare I try to show that much love and affection? What? Nightbot was like, warning, spammer.
Nightbot ain't playing.
I love you. So then Nightbot was like, nope.
Like I said, before you go, I know you got things to do, Miss T, but keep going. You're very encouraging to other people. You're very encouraging to people, because they think everybody thinks that no one wants to hear them,
True.
and
So true.
we have found fun and we have found enjoyment in
So
certain
much.
things. Yes, we're pointing. We use the planning community, but there's other communities. This guy's at game
Hmm.
all night long.
Yes, sir.
They game, and
Yeah, James Money, cool gamer. Sorry,
you
cool gamer.
you got to have
Toto.
you got to have some dexterity to get in them games. I got a PS something. I don't know. It ain't a 5, but I played it for 5 minutes and put that sucker down. I'm like, it's too much. My head
So,
hurt.
so since she's
Yeah.
still here and hasn't rolled back over yet, because I know she wants to, because she's very tired and she's a
She,
hard-working woman. I need people to know about Miss T with the T. All this is all her fault. Just so y'all
yep.
know,
Hmm.
she is like a people whisperer. So I was hidden.
Yes. Yes.
I was behind all these masks and all these
Yes.
things, and then
Yes.
I was on her channel, and she was like, "Hey, if you've never been up on camera and you want to go on a live, come on up." And I was like, "Oh, maybe she's serious." And I tried it, and then next thing I was like, "Oh," and they didn't make fun of me, and they didn't all the things. And what she did is she gave me the key to remove the armor I had put on my own self.
Yep.
That's what she did.
Yep.
And that's what Miss T is. She's a freaking
Yep.
people whisperer. And
Yes.
she finds people that they need to be either creating more or get out of
Yeah.
their own way. And I don't know how she freaking does it, but she does it. And then she
No.
gives
No.
them their keys to remove their armor. It's amazing. Oh my
Same
gosh.
same thing happened to me. Miss T went on the
See?
hunt, found me with
Love that.
and
On
I was watching the lawn kisser, found me, and I'm a new friend of the time. I said, "Oh my God, I have someone you friended me on the channel, following me. I gotta go see who this is." And
Yeah,
I went and
exactly.
she said, "Hey, are you a content creator?" And I'm going. Yeah. I'm a content creator
Right?
with
Like,
4 followers. With 4 followers. And
and
I
two
was
of them
2
is
of
me.
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
2 of them is me.
Yes. Miss
2
Ann.
of
Miss
them.
Ann. I need to speak to this
Thank
lady for a
you.
second. Can't stop. Miss Ann, that makes not one difference, sweetheart, but I understand what you're saying. You don't have to if you don't want to. And
What?
also, you don't ever have to actually be on the camera if you don't want to. I think you
Look.
sound beautiful. Your music,
Okay.
your voice and your accent when you speak, it's melodic. It is beautiful and it is
Mi-
exotic too. Ooh, I love it.
Miss
So, sorry.
Miss Ann, I'm gonna tell you this. You are always welcome to come up on this channel. And even if you don't want to say nothing, if you need to get some hours, just come up and just put when you do StreamYard, you can either have your emoji or you can have like a blank face.
No,
You're
thank
not
you, Miss
hurting
T.
my you're not
Thank you.
hurting my feelings. You're not using me if I'm inviting you to come up. Come on up. Get some hours, because getting over that hump is like so. It's like trying to pop that pimple in the wrong spot, and you can't get it to get popped, and it's driving you crazy. We all
So,
gotta get to the next level, and
can't stop.
and go
Let me
ahead.
tell you about this lady. She is a
Yes.
content creator. She doesn't put out a whole lot, like a huge quantity of, but she's on the right path, and now she done got hooked up with Miss T in the gang.
Hmm.
So, it's an inevitable thing. She's gonna be a huge channel eventually.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
guess what? You came up and you just having a ball.
You're
And
not wrong.
hey, look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be crying like a little girl when you like, well, I gotta go grow my channel. Don't let me. Because
So, actually,
I'm
speaking
fine.
of that, today.
Ah!
No, listen.
But go ahead.
I'm not leaving you yet. Just hold up. I'm not planning on leaving you, but all right. So here's the deal. Today at noon Eastern Standard Time, we go live chatting with Pete. So Tuesdays with Pete.
Okay.
And today,
Gotcha.
what we're going to be talking about, and my guest today, and I'll have more people up if y'all want to come up. But my guest today is Janet from Almost Homesteading.
Okay.
Most times saying with Janet. Today's subject du jour is overcoming you. Getting out of your own damn
Gotcha.
way. So that's what we're going to talk
Yeah.
about today.
Exactly.
Urban,
Exactly.
hey, good morning. How are you?
Urban's been having
I
a
don't
wonderful last couple of months.
Hi.
The
Oh, yeah. Urban says by
Urban
Nightbot
is,
kicking people out. Nightbot's a butthead.
hey, Urban's been having the last couple of months because I've been waiting for Urban. Urban ain't got mad in a minute. I missed the mad Urban. I missed mad
Aw.
Urban when Urban get mad that Patois come out and boy you about to get it. It's just so Urban, you need to start looking around other people's channel that piss you
funny.
off, and then get ready for Saturday. I'm like, she just in a good mood lately. I think it's them chickens making her happy. That the addictions of I've got a chicken coop, I've got plants, I got family to take care of, and it's making her happy. That's something. Do you see what I'm saying?
If all of this and the chickens, and I don't have an actual living room because I got garden crap in my living room and a grow tent, if that makes me an addict, count me in. I'm good. I'm an addict.
But guess what?
Sold.
But guess what? But guess what? You're a happy addict. We live our life all of our lives. I'm telling you. When I was standing on the side of the highway 10 years ago, November 11th, 10 years ago, in my drawers, crying to God. I didn't blame him for the accident, but I said, I have never done nothing. I said, God, I want to do something. I just want to do something. And he said, okay. That's all he had to say. I got a future woman for you. I got a good friend that's going. He crazy. I've been watching his back. I'm going to let you live, just so you can see what you've been missing out. And see, this is what I'm saying. And we start these channels. We start them just to record for a minute, but now we want to tell the world, hey, this is what I do. This is what makes me happy. And then it becomes fun. When it doesn't become fun, that's when I got a problem. Don't misconstrue. I'm having fun. I get up in the morning. Oh, okay. What am I going to talk about today? Or earlier, I go, well, am I going to be umming it all morning long? Well, Charles ain't up yet, so he ain't going to call me out, cuss me out. So I'll be like, it's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. But guess what? I learned, because I was going to do it the other morning, but then I started. What's your name? Bayou was on.
Bayou Sugar.
Bayou Sugar was on Monday earlier. But Bayou was on Monday, and they was playing some old school music, and I just sat there and listened, and I was like, well, I was going to do Milan, but I'm not going to compete because I can't compete with that. That was some good music, and I started hating for a minute. I was like, well, what am I hating for? That's some good music, and that was a good vibe. And I was like, man, I wish I was home sipping on this moonshine or whatever I got. I'd have been having a good old
juice.
Yeah, I would have had me a good old time. But see, this is.
Hey,
go ahead.
I need to show you this.
What?
Look. Can you see this little baby tomato?
Oh, okay, cool.
That's my actual first grape, cherry, whatever tomato of the whole season. Yes! Oh, tomatoes are it's my favorite thing.
Look at what Nightbot did. Look at what Nightbot did.
Kick me out. Butthead Nightbot.
Yeah. No, don't be nice, Nightbot, because it said to subscribe to your channel.
Well, that's sweet, but he also slapped me down twice for trying to get 4 emojis.
I'll turn the emojis off. I'll turn it off when I get
dirty emojis. They're all like lovey emojis.
Boy,
so mean.
That's like, hey,
hold up, that's too much lovingness. You better stop, woman.
Yes. But see, and that's the thing. I get on my soapbox, but I get on there for a reason. That look, I finally found joy in something that makes me happy. A lot
Yeah.
of folks that are coming on here, and they're not happy. They feel, well, no one wants to listen to me. No one wants to. Yes, we do. I'm gonna say it right now. Yes, we do. You're more than welcome to come over here and talk with us, because we're gonna lift you up and say you can do it. You can figure. Let's come up. We'll talk about. Let's figure out new ideas for your channel, not my channel, but for your channel.
Bye,
Be
Odin.
positive. Hey,
Thanks
thank
for
Odin.
stopping in
Bye.
here.
Thanks, Odin heading to work. But I want to help, because again, Miss T came in and helped me.
Yeah.
She don't realize it. She helped me.
Oh,
You
she's
know,
starting to hear it a lot, I think, because I don't shut up
yeah.
about it. I don't.
No. Nah, I ain't
That
gonna shut
just
up.
changed everything for me. I didn't even know you were allowed to enjoy yourself on YouTube, but there's a lot of things I didn't used to know. I didn't used to know you could tell people no. Guess what? You can tell people no. You
Yeah.
can tell any person no. It don't matter who they are. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Anyways, all right, sorry.
No, you're
Not
fine. You're
growing.
fine.
Oh, right, Miss Ann. Oh, it's gonna go better this time. Maybe it was too cold, I think, and maybe it stunted your veggies. Yeah, I'm reading this
Well,
chat, which is really good for me. I can't believe it.
And that's the thing. Certain areas, and I guess certain vegetables, it's got to be a certain temperature. But just
Yes, it
like
does.
lawn, the grass will not germinate until it gets the ground temperature gets to a certain temp.
Right.
It won't germinate. It will not come up. It will not do what you need to do. And took me forever to see that. It's like I'm telling you, about a month from now, I'm gonna be so depressed. All of
Why?
my northern grass is gonna die off. It's gonna get real hot. But that's why I
Oh.
got to keep on plugging. I'm keep on plugging, putting the plugs in the ground, and I'm gonna keep on doing what what I do. And she said, "Son, oh, okay. Well, look, don't feel bad. I'm
Son.
surrounded by trees. When I say surrounded, oh my God, I need to do a
Oh,
video and
okay.
just
Hmm.
point the camera up." And I remember we were doing. We used to it used to do once a month. It's called Hypathon. And I did one in the beginning. I did a couple, and I was telling about the trees. And my wife came on. She came in the live, said we don't have them trees, and tried to embarrass me. And we only got 4 trees. And I said, okay, I'm not gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna do a video. So I walked across the street.
Hmm.
And I did a video of what my house looks like. I said, oh yeah, I did a hypathon, and my wife said we only have 4 trees. And I pointed out the 4 trees. I said, but you see all the other trees that are surrounding my home? And you could see the forest. You could barely see the house, but you could see the forest. And I was like, okay, just so you know, this is what I got. And but I never let that get me down. I never let that push me to the point where I was going to give up. But I found enjoyment in the trying to grow something in the middle of this valley of the shadow of death.
Hmm.
My rebuilding my topsoil, rebuilding my stopping the erosion that was happening because
Yes.
of the way my house is built, and putting dirt and rocks and stuff to point the water going a different direction, digging up, putting 18 tons of dirt by hand, moving 18
Hmm.
tons of dirt. I'll never do that again. I'm gonna actually rent some
Yeah,
equipment.
I actually was really shocked when you said you did that. I was like, whoa,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
workout right there. That
Oh
is
yeah,
a
yeah.
workout.
Well, and I actually, I have one of them lawnmower carts, and I broke the cart because I put too much dirt in it. Now I have to fix the wheel. It's still sitting in the back because I like just driving around with the cart. I don't know why. It's like I'm on a big Tonka toy, and I like putting the lawnmower cart on the back while I'm driving around.
It's cause you trying to show off. No, I'm playing. I'm so
Yeah,
I'm
I
so jealous.
know.
You talking about you have
Yeah,
a
yeah,
golf cart? Like, man.
yeah.
Oh, it reminds
No,
me of when we was in South Carolina once, and So many people were just driving around on them. I was like, man, I wish I had one because it's really hot out here.
No. I don't have a golf cart. It's a lawnmower cart. So I connected to my driving lawnmower. But I want to get like a flag or something. I want to get a flag that says, "Hey, like can't stop walking" or something on the flag or something like that, and tape it to the lawnmower cart.
Do you see me up
yeah.
anymore?
No, you froze up.
Yeah,
I just see your
understand.
hand.
I don't know why. I don't know why. It says I'm backstage, but it also says you ended.
Oh, no, I'm still going.
What in the world is going on? I know you're going. You have to be because I can still hear me.
Yeah, no, you're still there.
I don't know. I was trying to show you a carrot, and something wet touched the screen, and something did something to something. I don't know.
Well, keep on talking to
I see it.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
You like open up a different tab or some nonsense.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you. It's going to be a good fig year this year.
Yeah.
Figs are, they're coming in hugely. They're everywhere. They're all over everything.
Okay, here's my question for you.
Sorry. Yes.
How much has this positive addiction cost you?
Well, well, okay. So in the beginning, it was expensive. It was very expensive because in the beginning, I was absolutely just ignorant to all of it. I didn't know anything about it. So I bought everything and bought all the things and everything died. After I figured out, first of all, there's more than one way to do this. The old ways are the ways I just need to find. I knew that all along. I didn't know where to look for the old ways. Once I started finding the old ways out, it don't really cost me a whole lot. My biggest expense is seeds. Like, I am absolutely enchanted by some of these seeds. I want to grow that. I mean, and I still have some seeds that fall under that I want to grow that, but they don't grow here. I don't know what in the world I thought at the time. But for everything that it cost me, it has already paid me back hundreds of times in that amount of value, in health and in peace and in happiness and in really true passion and spending time with me. Priceless.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
All right. Yeah.
Well, it's cost me a couple of $1,000, actually a little bit, not a little bit, but a whole lot more than a couple of thousand, but I'm just being cryptic. But I would say this, for my happiness, it was worth every penny.
Yes.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I do see
for my happiness, because I give you an example. When we were, Charles and his wife, they invited us to Costa Rica twice, and we went both times. I had more fun waking up in the middle of early morning, and I'd do it live, and I didn't tell y'all in the live, but I was sneaking me some sips because my wife doesn't like me drinking. So I might as well get buzzed early in the morning, sober up by the time she wakes up, and I just are having a ball. I'm cooking up everything. I'm making eggs, grits, sausage, and pancakes, and Charles come. We talk, and I'm sipping and I'm sneaking. He said, "What happened to the beer?" I don't know, but I was having fun. And then I would look out and say, "Wow, I'm in another country. I'm sitting here in another freaking country talking on YouTube. Talking on freaking YouTube.
Right?
I'm driving. We're four-wheeling, and we almost crashed a couple of times because the wife wouldn't know how to stay put on the back. And I've got a GoPro on my head. I banged it, and it's pointing up at the trees, but we were driving, so I couldn't get a good picture. But we're on YouTube, and we're having so much freaking fun.
Right.
And I would have never had that because I was so afraid to get out in the real world. I was so afraid to just say, screw it. We'll pay for it later. Let's just go. I was so afraid because all I knew was just the negative stuff. Not the hey, let's learn how to live. Because you don't know when tomorrow's not promised. You see what I'm driving. Somebody could cut me off, and then next thing you know, what happened to Can't Stop? Oh, he gone.
Hey,
Tomorrow's not promised. Yes.
How many can you see this little thing I'm going to show you right now? Do you see that little creature?
Uh-huh.
That is a bumblebee. And it slept here on this little young tree overnight last night. So did you know, I just recently found this out. I find bees asleep in flowers and on plants all the time from overnight. A lot of bees are bachelor bees. And they sleep in your plants at night. It's actually really cute when you see one of the bees in a flower. They just look like
okay.
Oh, that's so cute. Sorry, I had to tell you.
Well, as long as you ain't got it, as long as you don't have those wood bees, the ones that dig into the wood.
But it's all right. They pollinate and they do a little bit of damage, but
yeah,
I'm just learning to live with everything. I still haven't gotten this big ass snake out of my chicken coop.
Uh-oh.
He's behind a nesting box that's attached to the wall, and I don't want him to bite me. It's not a poisonous snake or anything like that, but the bite can make you sick, and it is that season. So I tried to get in there and get it out yesterday. Yeah, no, it was not going to come out of there unless I ripped it in half. I'm trying to kill this thing. I don't want to kill anything. Creatures. I don't want to do. It's just not something I want to be a part of. I'm not anti.
Yeah, no, well, Buddha bless you.
What'd you say?
I said Buddha bless you.
You
Yeah, because you're Zen Buddhist. You don't want to kill it. No, you come into my territory, you got to go. So if
situation, don't think I will unalive a number of things, but just because it's a snake doesn't mean it needs to be unalived. That's what I'm getting at.
No, well, I'm a little punk ass girl. I'd be like, with a machete swinging. I'm taking your behind out. Help me, Lord, help me, Jesus.
Let me see you do that and hear that.
Help me, Jesus. Be all out of breath, fall out in the middle of the lawn. Why is he laying there? He fainted.
I do use my machete, but my machete needs to be sharpened. It's not a good thing.
Hey, ask Urban how to sharpen the machete. She know.
I know. But
Urban said what? Urban said, okay, I got something for him. I'm at home sharpening my machete. I was sharpening my stuff. I was like, oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
Hey,
I was like, she
I think she is back.
Look, we need to let it go. Oh, hey, I don't know if you can see it. See that thing to the right there? I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
That is, thank God I wasn't touching my. Thank God I wasn't touching my phone. That is the camera that the cops put out. That's the camera that the cops put out for if you got the phone in your hand.
Here
You got a phone in your hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, let's have a great day, everybody.
Yes.
So we get to get our bodies moving and get a little feeding of our soul because she's super good at that. She really is.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay, guys. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
I'm going. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. My phone is overheating. So I would say, hey, y'all have a blessed day before it cuts out on us. It's gonna cut out on us. There's the cops right there. He's waiting to get somebody. Y'all have a blessed day. We will see you guys mañana. See y'all tomorrow. And I want to just thank y'all for coming in. And as always, if you don't think no one loves you, know that I love you and God loves you too. And we will see y'all tomorrow.